Welcome back to Syberia, the world before. Junta said something coffer, so we're gonna take care of that. What? Let's put this away, most likely. It's been a day since I last recorded, so haha. It's the key!
The key Junta asked me to hide.
Okay. Time to hide it.
Dana, be a darling and put the key somewhere safe. You can't be too careful with these mountain people, especially with that little Lenny sniffing around my equipment all the time.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna announce her.
Where do you normally put it?
I have a little hiding place over there.
You're very happy about seeing, a hiding place. I've never seen a hiding place before.
Is this where you want me to put the key?
Yes, there's a dear.
It's a handy hiding place. Who made it?
Oh, Herr Gustav. He knows only too well that some customers have their little secrets, you know.
And it goes. And we can close the lid.
Just need to finish preparing for the filming tomorrow, then we can chat away to our heart's content. If you could just fetch me a new roll of film from the darkroom, then we're done.
If we turn to Kate Walker and come to the present, we can see if we can try and find this mysterious wooden hiding place. At least I think we can. Inspect.
Impossible.
We have to move the bed.
This is where Junta's bed used to be, which means her secret stash can't be far.
Let's see. Maybe there's something like a tool that you can use to pry it off. I don't know if I'm getting ahead of myself or not, but I remember we can search for stuff. Haha. Wait, this is old. We saw this already. Yep. Lenny's metal stuff.
Don't want to break my neck, thank you very much.
There's the coffer again. And I am a burper. How you like that? I do not remember how we're supposed to move this. I also don't remember if, depending on where you are, if you need to go to the other world, the game, the hint, uses the voice of the person you're supposed to be. Anyway, into the dock room. Let's look here.
That's a lot of equipment you have there. If you don't mind my asking, how do you manage to pay for it all?
Oh, that's easy. Especially when you know a few generous patrons of the arts, dear.
Did you take the photos of the athletes? You're not often lonely then.
Well, look at our sweet little waitress. Doesn't she have a saucy mind? It's called art, dear. My work aims to explore every facet of youth and the vitality of bodies.
I bet it does.
Yeah! Okay, let's take a look at the dark room. Do. You're not gonna say anything as you just scroll by?
I love your photos.
Thank you.
Ah, well, they each represent an element of mountain wildlife and flora I've photographed recently. I used them as a sort of checklist.
Make sure you get everything from Leon you want? Okay.
A checklist, huh?
Ride the stupid mobile. Go to the refuge. Go on a river walk. See animals, wildlife, mountains, and trees. Actually, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, cool. This must be the film.
Here are the film rolls Junta asked me for.
Excuse me.
All these newspaper clippings mention the brown shadow. According to Father, their influence is growing among the population. Now that I've had the misfortune of meeting Herr Huss here, I understand his concern.
Okay. I don't know if Kate Walker can be on like, hey, can I see the dark room? And I left zoomed in on this screen, so that was why I was confused. I'm gonna try and go into the dark room if the game will let me, which it looks like it will once the coffer's gone.
According to Junta's notes, there was a room on the other side. I can't reach it anymore, but Dana could.
That's your hint. The K-Walker's worthless right now. So, going through here. Close-up of a tea set for no reason. An invisible wall. That's a weird place for an invisible wall game. Want to think about doing them better, maybe?
Darn it. The end of Junta's notes. Impossible to know what happened next. But maybe I can figure out how to open the coffer from what I've read.
So that's the way the game's saying, yeah.
Did you take this picture?
Of course.
How did you get to film them training?
Oh, it was a commission. Lucky, really. Right place, right time kind of thing. Of course, I jumped at the chance because it meant I could film Leon in action at last.
And Herr Hers, what's he doing with the Origin expedition?
Unfortunately, all scientific expeditions sponsored by the Brown Shadow come with a chaperone like him. There to make sure their funds are used as they see fit. In other words, that there is no divergence with regards to their ideology.
That's a long way of saying I'm your mother. The mean mother. I didn't finish my thought from earlier, so we're gonna pretend I never had it.
How did you and Leon get together? I mean, how did you...
We're just friends, if that's what you want to know.
Haha. There's some other stuff over here.
Herr Gustav's radio. Looks like he customized it, probably to compensate for the wave disturbance due to the mountains.
Well, look at him being all tinkering and happy. Let me see if there's anything I've missed. Because as Kate Walker said, she can't do anything once once we talk to Junta one more time. Man, I'm extra burpy. I should have taken some burp medicine. That's a consideration I might have to make for the next time. I can't just step away, unfortunately.
Darn it. The end.
Darn it. I'm not able to help. Yeah, we still need the key. I don't have because it's hiding. So we have to find a way to get that out of there. Oh, ha. Or perhaps it's here. Yay for mashing A.
Wrong one.
Well, screw you then. There's another one here.
Thing's stuck.
Move this out of the way. And then there should be no problem here.
Get away.
It's the key!
Junta's coffer key.
Let's go ahead and open it then. Haha! Working together. Between the future and the past. Oh, there it is. And do the weird turny-turny.
Where can I find the combination for the mechanism?
We can cheat and just come look at the coffer, I believe. I think. Actually, I'm not sure. Because I already shut the coffer. What does the thing look like again? Oh, never mind. That's actually a pretty obvious clue if you're paying attention to the game. Because they're right here. You have Dana look at these, and then there's Kate Walker. We can put them into place. So first is a goat. Also, hope you like the sound effect, because you'll be hearing it a lot. Next is flowers. Next looks like the river. And then the last one's tree. I win! What could this be? Let's take a peek. I'll just set for now. Whoops. And that did nothing! I guess we should go ahead and put the film
Must
on.
have got it wrong.
Come on, you know we can put that film on there, Kate. There, it goes on that side first. Fine, fine. Which must mean the other one, I think we have two, goes over here. Fine, fine. You just gotta pull it through. Then you can shut the door and press play. Let's go. This is a very poor quality. But hey, what you gonna do? They had to work with the technology of the time. There's that grouchy man over there. Come on, Leon, you can climb better than that. Or not. Oh, that wasn't Leon, my bad. That's one of the miserable men. Back at the refuge. Happy sitting, drinking, and talking. Hi, Lenny. Lenny's so angry. And now we're upstairs. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Wow, it's hard to tell where the locations are when the filming is this terrible! It's also very, very long. At least it's not some weird hide-and-find screen like a hidden object game would make me do to complete this section. So, we're gonna count our blessings. In case you wanted to know how the picture was made. You don't like seeing yourself on film or in art form, I take it, Dana. Or she loves it, it's hard to tell. Cool. We can watch that misery again, or we can swap it out and see what's on the other one. I believe we can swap it out.
Interesting footage. Let's see what's on the other reel. I should rewind and remove the first reel before putting this one on.
Right. We gotta rewind it. There. Now we can put this one on. Kate, would you be so kind as to... Nope. She won't just drag it through for us, so we have to do it ourselves. This is definitely criticism of the game. Half of it's just watching long cutscenes. The other half of it is, very, very busy worky. Let's just watch. Oh, This one I actually have to do something for. That's right. Okay. There we go. They figured you got boring just watching that cutscene. Nice film. Nice camera. Gee, I wonder who this could be filming this one. Pretty easy to figure out. If you're just paying attention to the story or looking at or wondering who is just deciding to film this place. You can solve the puzzle again? Nope, you don't know how to solve the puzzle, do you, Lenny? That's fine. Neither did I when I first played this game. But, yeah, you're never gonna get to open it. Open! There's Junta. Don't want to get caught by her. And now we're gonna look at stuff on this side of the... Where's my cursor? Oh, the game wants us to move. I thought I was gonna select more things. You got a glimpse there of how they want you to do it if you're using a mouse, which, yeah, that's why I decided to play the game with controller. First for Syberia game. And now we're downstairs. We can get further downstairs. Yeah! Yay, Herr Gustav. But I guess we'll head to the dormitories. This direction. Somehow when you're playing it like this, it's easier to watch than we're just watching Junta's work. Going forward. I must manually tell you what to do, game, must I? There it is. It's in a weird spot. And then the film died.
Lenny didn't say she filmed a fight between Dana and Leon. I'd better go back and see her to find out about it.
Okay. And now it's back to Kate Walker time. I'm not done exploring around the upstairs yet, so I will probably do that before we go talk to Lenny. Go down one level, yes. But then before we go down the second level, we're gonna take a detour this direction. See what we can see.
This must be Lenny's room.
What gave it away? The fact that it's used?
I'm allowed in here, really.
Well, too late. We are here.
Keep your servant also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. Then I will be blameless, innocent of great transgression. Sweet.
Cool. And we have that.
Photos of the refuge. Looks like they're arranged by time period.
Yes. We have this time period. Yeah, you gonna talk about it?
These date from before the war. There's even one from the summer when Dana worked at the refuge.
Would you look at that? Up. Fine, I thought I could like use the triggers to go between the different boards, but no, you gotta do it manually. Here's one from the 70s. There's the acknowledged spot.
All these photos go up to the 80s, including my date of birth.
That's very specific. Here's this one. Where is it?
This series ends at 2002, 3 years ago, when I began my journey with Oscar and Hans's train.
Huh. Has it really been that long? 2 years. Actually, 3. It's 05 now. Okay, that's it for that. We have this.
Pretty impressive. Obviously helps Lenny get up and about.
Isn't that nice? And the camera doesn't wish to swing this direction, so we are gonna leave the room. Leave the room. Leave the room. Leaving the room. We left. Alright, let's see what's over here. That's a messy storage room.
It's cold in here.
Heh.
This must be Dana's room that I saw in Junta's film. It's where she and Leon had their fight.
Good observation. Now why?
Another of those cigar butts.
You gonna stop? Thank you. You stare at that for an awful long time, and I don't know why. Also not gonna explain why it's cold in here.
So that's the painting Dana told Lenny's father to buy. Not bad. And similar in style to my painting. Wonder what the others were like.
Who knows? Also miraculous that you're just able to be like, oh, this must be the painting, even though there's lots of paintings around here. Okay, and somewhere around here, it's gonna, thank you.
Must be a lot of work keeping this place going. Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself.
It looks like she could use some help. It's a little, like, dusty and worn down in some spots, but pretty decent, all things considered. That way it doesn't exist. Noted. Well, that's all I wanted to explore up here, so let's go ahead and just go back to Lenny. I don't care about that book, because we already read about it last time. Alright. Step outside. Doopity. Lenny's over. She wants all the way over here. Great. We could also just go down there, but we'll deal with that another time.
Demoiselle Lenny, I saw the film you shot of Dana and Leon.
So Junta kept it. She got so cross when she discovered I'd rummaged through her stuff. She most certainly had secrets of her own, that one.
I know it was ages ago, but can you recall what happened between Dana and Leon that day?
You do like flogging a dead horse, don't you, Fraulein? But as you please. Since Junta never let me use her camera, I decided not to ask her anymore. Like that, she couldn't say no, could she? And that's when I heard them arguing.
How could you agree to this, Leon? How could you?
I told you I had no choice. The local guide for Baltayar can't do it anymore. He got injured.
Alright, well, refuse!
Why don't you just refuse then? It's their stupid expedition, not yours.
Look, Dana, I didn't want to tell you, but
But what?
Frank Huss, that brute from the other night, he's the one that made the call here. In other words, he's taking revenge by sending me to the other side of the world with the Origin expedition. And he said that if I refused, something might happen. Not just to me, but to you as well.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You're a Vegarian and so are your parents, right? Well, Huss says it won't be long before the Brown Shadow is in power, and he made it clear that something was brewing, and that you and your parents would be first on the list.
What list?
I don't know, but it can't be good. Then he said that other Vegarians would follow.
Dear God.
Dana, darling, the world's gone crazy. Promise me you'll be very careful. It will be all right if you just watch yourself and what you say. I've asked Junta to stand by you just in case. It won't be long, darling. Half a school year at the Music Academy. I'll be home for Christmas. Promise. Oh, come here now, my pretty Edelweiss.
Don't call me that, you know I don't like it.
It's true, though. That's exactly where you are, my pretty Edelweiss.
If you keep that up, Leon Kobatis, I'll find you a nickname too.
Go on, then.
All right.
Let's pick here in a moment. I was about to be like, let us pick here in a moment. Let's see. Why don't we go with this one?
Your nickname will be Highland Painter from now on.
Not sure my Veganese artist friends will like it, but why not? Beautiful, isn't it? I could stay here forever.
And that was the fight.
There, Fräulein Walker. That is all I have to say. I hope this time you have what you need to continue on your journey.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. But there is just one more thing. You mentioned a music academy? They must have ledgers and archives. Maybe I'll be able to find out whether Dana left an address there.
Well, it hasn't moved. It's still in Vargan. Go to the musicians' district. It's right next to the musical square. That's all I can tell you. So if you don't mind, Fräulein.
Thank you. Then that's where I'll continue my search.
Is it really worth your while to keep looking for Dana? Is it not just another pipe dream, Fräulein? I get the impression there have been others.
I prefer to look at it as a calling. Besides, I don't have much choice. Thanks to you, she's a part of me now.
As you wish. I hope you find what you are looking for.
Thank you. Again.
All right. Now
I've
that's
got everything I need from here, I guess. Best get back to the guest house. Get some rest. I'll go to the music academy first thing in the morning.
But first, we're going to take a look down here, because it's the only part of the refuge area we haven't explored, whether it be in the past or the present. You can take a look down here.
That must lead to the other side of the circus. That must be the notice the alpinist at the refuge spoke about. It prohibits access to Devil's Pass due to the bodies of the resistance fighters found on the ice.
It would be futile to resist that order and go anyway, so we'll just, head back here and not get stuck on the scenery. Okay, go on up. I've mentioned this. I don't know if I've mentioned this in an LP video, but we're about to take a long walk, so I might as well start a conversation. I've started to use generative text AI editing to assist in my videos. Because every once in a while, I'll say, like, if I remember to do this, I will, add it into the video later. But it's always a long process to try and find where in the video it is, because I can kind of remember where it is. But if I record a bunch of videos in a row, it gets stacked up and hard
Found her,
to...
my sweet
Oh.
Patricia. The girl in the painting. Her name is Dana. Dana Rose.
That's nice, Kate. Real nice.
I'm gonna find out who she was, just like I promised you.
Nothing more than a good old adventure to forget your grief, I guess. You should go, Kate, or you're gonna miss the tram.
You're gonna stay here as long as you want. But we're not.
There will always be a train for you.
Well, so much for my long discussion about generative AI. Or we could just sit here and I could talk about it, which, yeah. I can sometimes remember where things I say are in a video if I only record like one video, but I sometimes record in batches of 3 or 4. So it's not always, oh, this is also a good time to stop, so let me finish quickly. So having a way that I can just like, you know, type in a word into the search function of the text editor and have it like jump on the timeline to where I was speaking, that just speeds up the editing process so much versus just having to sit through the video and watch and hope that I hit it and don't get phased out and miss it. Yeah. So thanks, Premiere, for adding that feature. I've been looking forward to it ever since you announced it in Max last year. And when this video goes up, it'll almost be time for Max for this year. Great. In the meantime, that's it for this episode. Next time on Syberia, the world before, we will arrive back at the motel, bed and breakfast, whatever you want to call it, and then head to the Wagen Music Academy. See you guys then.